41 yards last year, so not 1,000, but then again, he has Nick Chubb on the team, so it's kind of hard to get 1,000.
Kamara didn't even rush for. Kamara didn't rush for 1,000 either, but like he caught for 7.
Yeah,
he caught for another 700, 7.5. Yeah.
More than one way.
Yeah.
Like running backs like that, I don't necessarily factor in them not getting 1,000 yards because they can run and catch. You see me? Like Kareem Hunt, and I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure like he's not really much of a catching running back. So I'm not gonna knock for that. Plus he has Nick Chubb and offensive seven. They're gonna give the ball to Nick Chubb and him. And they both can't get 1,000 yards. If they both do, then Cleveland needs the Super Bowl. They both do. But so I'm gonna go him at 10, even though it's not really 10. 8. Not 8. I'm sorry, 9. I have Jonathan Taylor. Because that boy last year.
He's a beast, dude.
Was nasty. And let me say, too, also, I'm not really basing mine off of last year. I'm just basing it off of who I think this year are going to be the top 10. Kind of like, they're not really just off last year's stats. It's more based off of who I feel are the best 10 running backs in the country, in the league. But yeah, so at 9, I got Jonathan Taylor. Dude was a dog out there in Indy. Honestly, he surprised me a little bit. Like when he was in Wisconsin the year before, he was toting the ball a lot. But like, I think there was like kind of like people like they didn't think his game would translate to the league.
Jonathan Taylor's?
Yeah, because he was from Wisconsin and all that. He had all the blocking help.
Whatever, dude. McCaffrey was from Stanford. Like it doesn't matter. Yeah, running backs don't matter, dude. If you got game, you got game.
You know what I'm saying? Like McCaffrey and Stanford, they didn't have as good of a line as Taylor and Gordon did when they were in Wisconsin. Wisconsin, they all corn-fed big dudes out there who ain't moving. You ain't moving them. You can cut and get in the holes and all that with them. CCAF, he didn't have all that when he was in Stanford. So I know like Melvin Gordon too. Like people think that he's not as good as he is now, also because he had all that help when he was in Wisconsin. No,
dude. Melvin Gordon and like Todd Gurley are definitely honorable mentions.
Yeah.
If not top 10, like I mean, I'm willing to be persuaded for like my list to change. You know what I mean? But like they're definitely like top 15. You know.
So I got Taylor at 8. I mean at 9. I keep saying 8. Wrong me. At 8, I got Zeke.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, the last two years, year 2, he
hasn't been fed enough. He's being fed. He's not being eaten. He's not eating. That's the thing.
Yeah, he's not eating. That is true.
He's not eating. That's the problem.
This is not gonna help. But like, he's been turning the ball over too. Let me see where his fumbles at. Did you see fumbles? Oh, fumbles.
I think that's. I mean, it sucks that I couldn't put Zeke in this list because like rookie Zeke and Ohio State Zeke, like top 10. Top 5 in the league, hands down.
Zeke led the league last year in fumbles lost with 5.
Yeah, so why is he in your top 10?
I think this year he got his boy Dak back. They got CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, they still have Amari Cooper.
Yes, I think this year he'll have a little bounce back. He know. If you do like this again, he had 5 fumbles in a year.
They just had one of their offensive linemen or was it a linebacker who just retired?
Linebacker Shane.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I feel like he knows if he does what he did last year again, he'll be about it. Look at this dude here, man. But nah, like he can't afford to have 5 fumbles in a year again. So if not, Jerry's gonna get him out of there. Go cut him. They're gonna trade him because he can't. So he knows. See, this is his year to prove it. Like
Zeke to Washington.
Please no. We got Antonio.
Not if he's playing like that.
I don't care how he's playing. No. Are you playing like he's playing rookie year? Talk about it. But I'm good on that one. Yeah, so I got Zeke at 8. I think he'll bounce back. Honestly.
Yeah. Okay.
Where you go? Let's see if I keep on wrong there.
Yeah.
7. I got Kamara.
Okay.
Kamara, Batum, Batata, whatever. How you say?
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah. Got him at 7. I didn't know where to put him honestly because last year, like you said, also too, he's like a pass and running, catching and running.
He could do. I mean, 932 rushing yards, 756 receiving yards. Like that's absolutely crazy.
And I think too, also people are sleeping on him a lot.
Are sleeping on him?
They don't feel as if he's a top 3, 4, 5 running back in the country, and I can say country too. In the
Country,
league.
technically.
Yeah, kind of, but
League.
it could be the term league. Let me stop eating while I'm doing this. What's not wrong with me? I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I got Kamara at 7. 6, I got Saquon.
Okay.
I think he's gonna come back this year healthy for one.
Mm-hmm.
He got a little more help out there. He got Kyle Rudolph.
Is he still at the Giants?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got hurt last year
I know he got hurt last year. I remember that.
because of the terrible turf out there. He's playing on the terrible turf. It messed his knee up. But yeah, I got Saquon 6. I think he's gonna bounce back, and I'm excited to see what Giants do. Honestly, I'm excited to see it.
Yeah.
I think them and us, the football team, are the better two teams in the division.
Most slept on teams, if you will.
That too, honestly.
Honestly,
that too.
Washington is low key one of the most slept on teams in the league, along with the Giants going into this season.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah,
Because the Giants are gonna have they're just gonna have a way better offense this
And
year.
you want to be honest and watch the tape. Actually, not watch the tape, but Daniel hasn't played terrible. Daniel Jones, he hasn't played.
Daniel Jones hasn't played bad at all. He was just missing Saquon Barkley, and now his offense is way better.
Yeah.
And they should probably draft another offensive
He
lineman.
didn't have a ton of weapons. He didn't have a bunch of line help. Defense was pretty solid. They had pretty solid defense, but he didn't play like
The Giants might draft. Giants might draft Micah Parsons before we get him.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. If the Giants get Micah Parsons, they can be comfortable, more comfortable on defense than they were last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my 5. This is in order. I got Aaron Jones at 5. Dude's a monster.
Oh, that's one we exactly agree on. That's actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. But yeah, Aaron Jones, man. I mean, dude, what else can you say about the guy? Honestly, what else can you say? He's as solid as they come. Honestly, you ask me. He's been consistent for the last few years. He scored 9 times. I want to see him get up a little bit more. But then again,
Well, yeah, but he's playing in an offense with Aaron Rodgers and
Yeah.
Devontae Adams, so
And
they only got to run they only need to run the ball when they need to.
They have
you know
to,
what I mean?
Yeah, so I got Aaron Jones up there at 5. 4, I got Dalvin Cook.
Okay.
Now, I can't put Dalvin Cook in the top 3 because my top 3, I think them 3 are just separate from everybody else, honestly. I think those 3 are just, it's just them 3 and then it's everybody else, honestly, if you ask me.
The three-headed snake, if you will.
It can't be a 3-headed snake that on the same team, you feel me?
Well, I know, but running backs in the league.
Oh, yeah,
Three-headed
Yes,
snake.
Grayson. Running backs in the league.
They are running backs, and they are, in fact, in the league.
Yeah. And there are 3 of them.
And they're all 3 of them.
Keen observation skills you have.
Thank you. Thank you.
But yeah, that was good 4. 3, I got C-Mac, C-Calf, how you want to call him, Christian McCaffrey. I just think he's the next. He's a step up from Kamara.
I agree, but again, I knocked him and Saquon both down because they didn't play last year. Yeah,
I didn't base it off of last year. I based it off of who I think. This
just like
year,
in general.
Yeah, who will come this year and they'll be like the top 10. I didn't go off last year.
No, we should. We'll probably do that. We should definitely do this again at the end of the season. You know.
Yeah, that's C-Cal. 2, Nick Chubb. I mean, he.
Damn, really?
Outside of Henry,
Chubby.
Outside of Henry, I mean, he was dominating last year. You think about it. 1,000 yards. I mean, he didn't have much Dalvin Cook, but Dalvin Cook, I don't know, man. It's tough.
Well, Chubb was injured, right? For a portion of the season, right?
Was he? He might have.
Yeah, he was.
Because the attempts are vastly different also.
What?
And
Dalvin Cook?
Chubb.
Yeah, Chubb was injured for part of
And
the
think
season.
about it too.
I remember that.
Nick Chubb was hurt. Yeah, wait.
Yeah, I remember AJ being like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Nick Chubb."
1, he's hurt. 2, he plays with another running back who's also top 10. So the ball won't be split between them. The carries are split.
Definitely top 15. Yeah.
Like if Dalvin Cook played with another one of these top 10 running backs, he's not having 155 yards, 1,000 yards in a year. He's not having that. If he does, then all props to him. But that's just not happening. I don't see it happening. Like Nick Chubb has to fight one with reps with
Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt. So he's not going to score.
So what you're saying that if he's not teaming up with Kareem Hunt, he's running for like 2,000 yards?
Close to it. not 2,000, but close to it. Probably around 600.
Like 17, 18?
Yeah, I think so. Think about it. Kareem had what? Where'd it go? Kareem.
How many did he Russian catch for?
Kareem
Kareem Hunt.
He ran for 841, and he caught for 200, I believe. Is that what it was? No.
840 and.
I just seen it. Where'd it go? Son of a gun. I think it's 304.
So that's another. So like, if all of those plays go to Nick Chubb,
Yeah.
that's another 1,000. That's another 1,000 total yards.
No doubt.
Yeah. That's a. I mean. That's a pretty good argument too.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna put Chubb second. One, we all know who one is Derrick Henry. Dude, honestly, I ain't seen nobody like Derrick Henry. Nobody. But AP wasn't more running when I'm running.
No, dude. AP wasn't AP. Even like in his prime, AP was never just like the absolute unit that Derrick Henry is, dude. Not even close. He's more. AP plays more like Saquon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or a Saquon plays more like AP, I should say. But like, no, AP doesn't have like the. Not that he's not strong, but like the upper body strength that Derrick Henry has. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Derrick Henry. He's just the fucking unit, dude.
Yeah, even though they are run heavy in Tennessee, 2,000 yards is not even to come by. I don't care who you are. I can't remember last time somebody who had 2,000 yards. Who last one had that?
I couldn't even do it.
And they did 2 years in a row. Didn't he have 2 years in a row? 2,000 yards, 2 years in a row.
Shit, probably.
Let me see.
Let's see. They played last season. They played the Broncos, the Jags, the Vikings, the Bills. Wait, Broncos have a bad defense. The Jaguars have a bad defense. The Vikings have a bad defense. The Bills have a bad defense. The Texans, they had J.J. Watt, but like outside of him, they have a bad defense. The Steelers have a good defense. Bengals are bad. Bears are bad. The Colts have a tight, like front seven. You know, the Ravens. The Ravens are okay. Colts again. Browns, Jags, Lions. Outside of the Colts, and like the Packers. And the Bears and the Steelers. 4 games last year where they played teams with pretty good above average defenses. Yeah. So like you can make the argument that that's why he ran for 2,000. But if he was on any other team, he'd probably still run for 2,000 because he's just big of a unit of a person.
I mean, even last year he ran for 1,500 yards, 1,540. 8 from last game. It's hard to beat that, man. It's hard to.
That's crazy, dude.
Just toeing and toeing and toeing. I
Like,
mentioned the fact that he can run the ball 100 yards and then score. He didn't do it this year. He did it a few years ago when he had 90 yards score. Like, ain't nobody doing it no more. Nobody does that. It's just him.
Derrick Henry. Look, Derrick Henry's the best running back in the league. No ifs, ands, nor buts about it.
No cap.
Yeah, no cap. Especially when you're below it. There's no cap for that.
Talk to him now.
That was nice.
Yeah, right? That was
Talk to him.
Thank you, appreciate it. I don't have any notes for anything else. Are we out of here? Yeah, okay. Thank you to Grayson for being the special guest host of this episode.
I tried, guys.
We thank you.
I know I didn't
thank
bring
you so
a lot.
much for your
I didn't bring a lot to
service.
The table. I don't even have a laptop. They have a laptop. I don't. I came here just my hands and a phone. But I tried my best.
You did great.
Yeah.
Quite honestly.
Thank you.
I think you did a great job.
Thank you so much.
And